Hello everyone, this is the introduction to the If Collage Photoshop project. In this children's book, If by Sarah Perry, she illustrates imaginative if statements. Her artwork is the inspiration for this Photoshop project. We're going to look at a few of the images from the book. If cats could fly. If mice were hair. If worms had wheels. If frogs ate rainbows. If dogs were mountains. If zebras had stars and stripes. If toes were teeth. If caterpillars were toothpaste. If butterflies were clothes. If spiders could read Braille. And the last one, if the moon were square. Here is the If collage criteria and student examples. Note that some of the collages are several years old and are therefore pixelated. If spring chickens were real. Use large, high-quality images to avoid blurriness. In this project, the student used about 9 photographs, and all of them were very high quality. What if we were to live in mushrooms? You may use a combination of your own images and images from the internet. What if humans had evolved from elephants? Write your if statement on your collage. In this example, the text is well placed. It leads your eye to the main subject and creates a partial frame. The student chose an interesting font that is both legible and highly visible. What if the ocean was replaced by outer space? The text is also well placed in this example. The text balances nicely with the light blue area next to it. The white text also contrasts with the dark background, which makes the text both legible and highly visible. If pets had people. I really like the way that this student created their own sign using Photoshop tools that says no people on grass, and the way they added all sorts of details like the leash and the ball and the dog sitting on the bench, and they used their own photograph of the girl sitting on the lawn. However, I wish that the text showed up better. I think that it blends into the trees a little bit too much. What if horses had wings? Avoid cliches, or if you really want to use a cliche, make it amazing. In this example, I think that the student has taken it to an average level. I'm glad that they put the horse in the sky and the clouds are kind of covering the horse's legs, so it looks like it's actually placed into the sky. But I think that the wings could have been a little more imaginative. If lawn ornaments ruled the earth. Photoshop tools that might be useful. The patch and healing tools, selection tools like the polygonal lasso, the eraser tool, layer mask, blend modes, or filters. What if Mount Rushmore had dead rock stars for the faces? Remember all the Photoshop skills you have learned. I really like this project a lot, but I think that it could have been a little bit more convincing if the student had used the concrete textures that we did in the vintage photo effect Photoshop assignment that we did earlier this year. I think that would have made it a little bit more convincing. What if people sunbathed on flowers? I really like the way the shape of the sunbather fits the shape of the flower petals. And I like the way that the student masked the legs that are in this area right here, so it looks like they're behind this part of the flower. And also, these that are further away are blurred out to make it look more convincing, and these that are close to us are more in focus. I really like the way that this student made the player into a panda, but also put some pandas in the crowd. What if you could buy a new face? What if volcanoes erupted with milk? What if cats chased dogs? That's it, everyone. Have fun with your project.